I'm already regretting wearing white shoes. When you said hiking, I didn't think we were going to be hiking up a dirt road. My mistake. It's probably worth it because this church, from what I've seen on Instagram, over 1,000 people have posted photos, and every day I get another notification that says, here you go, here's someplace you haven't been. So definitely this is one of the things we want to check out.
You know what the strangest thing is? People that review churches, like there's people that actually gave this church a 1-star review.
Who gives a 1-star review for a church? Maybe like a rival monastery? You know, they got like a feud going on.
On the other cliff, on the other side of the cliff in Austria.
No, this one looks really awesome. Honestly, I've never been inside of a church on the side of a cliff.
So I think it's almost like at 1,000 meters elevation, which is pretty cool. The drive up here was a little sketchy, but that's anywhere in Italy. We forgot our main camera, but you know what? Shit happens. But we're gonna go try to see what we can eat.
Yeah.
Up here. And you'll never be hungry in Italy. You can find an amazing mom and pop restaurant, literally just hidden away. We're in the middle of a mountain. Vernon's gonna have some boar ragu. I'm gonna have some gnocchi with chestnuts, and we're gonna have some meats and cheese and local honey. So you'll find a restaurant, you'll love the dish, and you'll never find it again anywhere else in Italy.
So after that road trip, we need to check out some of this.
Your favorite speck, starting with that.
Kind of tastes the same everywhere we go, but it also tastes good everywhere we go, so I'm not gonna complain.
So we have quite the selection here. It's not spicy like what we're used to in Chicago.
Yeah, we got it in the US, but it's not, like this is just basically pickled. I think giardiniera really just means like pickled vegetables. It kind of sounds like the word giardino, which sounds like garden, and I wonder if that's on purpose.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Look at that.
It smells really good actually. Very vinegary, yeah.
My mouth is watering. Super sour, so let me see. Celery, or whatever I can stab.
Is it spicy? No, right? No, I think it's sour. So these are the most unique gnocchi I think I've ever had. But the color of these gnocchi is very unique. Oh my god, look at all that oil. If you're a health freak, definitely don't look at this, look away.
All that butter, purple gnocchi.
Is it butter or oil? I don't know.
I think it's probably butter. Butter, sage.
It smells good.
It smells amazing.
But is it?
It looks like Play-Doh.
It does look like Play-Doh. It doesn't look like it's edible, but it looks really cool. The camera doesn't capture it, but it's like almost like a light purple. And Vernon, you have the wild boar, right?
Yeah, this is wild boar pappardelle. I honestly didn't even know what pappardelle was. I don't think I've ever ordered it here, so. But it looks amazing.
Taste test for you first.
Oh, I know. I'm not waiting any longer.
It's steaming.
Oh, these are the world's longest noodles. Oh,
too hot?
That's hot. You gotta wait.
Meanwhile.
So let's try the, ooh, they're definitely harder. And I thought usually gnocchi are pretty soft, but these are harder. I think these are the hardiest gnocchi I've ever had. They're good. Let me see. It's definitely not your type of like traditional gnocchi, I think. It's very like hearty. Like if you've been working at a factory and you want some good carbs, this is it.
Yeah, YouTubers, there's no YouTubers working in factories.
It's a difficult job.
Sure.
What did you think about the restaurant?
I think that was the fastest we've ever eaten at a restaurant.
True. So we're trying to outrun the rain. It's not supposed to rain, but we'll see. When you're in the mountains, you can never predict what's actually going to happen. Okay, now we need to figure out which way to go.
I realized today I'm completely unprepared for this trip. I normally wear a little bit less than most Italians because they're usually always cold. You'll see them even in the springtime when it's like 75 degrees outside. They're wearing jackets and scarves and stuff. They think they're gonna get sick if they're not wearing a jacket. So I'm like, oh, you know what I need is just a little light sweater today. And no, it's actually about 10 degrees colder than I probably thought it was gonna be. And the shoes I wore were just like nice little tennis shoes.
Well, I have a wine tasting scheduled in a few hours, so that'll warm you up.
That'll make up for it for sure.
But what about the views behind you?
Well, behind you is a sign for trekking with alpacas. I guess they do that here too.
What do you think about the views so far?
Dude, this is amazing. honestly. People thinking that they need walking sticks and stuff for hiking. This is a road. This is what we're on right now, is a road. And
I mean, there was literally a bus just now.
I think from the sign that we saw, it's like 5 minutes away and we'll be there.
I think the whole walk probably took about 15 or 20 minutes, but the views were incredible. I think the sanctuary is even more beautiful when you see it in person. As we got lower and lower into the mountain, through the caves, it got much colder, so we were definitely unprepared. That was a lot of stairs. So you're out of breath too.
Yeah.
What do you think about the church?
It was beautiful. It was nice. If you ever want to come to this church, make sure you bring a photo because
Oh yeah.
they leave photos, I guess, for their family members.
So you have for the living section and you have for the dead, like in memory for the prayers. But honestly, I thought this church was gonna be more busy. We're here on a Saturday at noon. It's not that many people. I mean,
No.
there's some, but I think it's so big enough.
It's actually huge. It looks really huge on the outside from the photos and stuff, but very small on the inside.
I think this is definitely one of the like the prettier, very pretty church, but it's very minimal because it's literally carved on the side of a cliff 500 years ago. I'm still catching
And
my
there's no
breath.
entrance. Sometimes you have little entrance fees and like St. Mark's Square,
So
stuff like that.
everything here is free.
Yep.
Free to come, free to park, free to explore.
There's a restaurant down there too.
Yeah, there's
which
like
is
a
kind
little
of interesting.
cafe. You can have some beer. Look at the beautiful mountains. But I was saying it's 45 minutes outside of Verona.
Yeah,
I think they do like day trips to here, but it's really cute. I think it's something different to check out when visiting Italy.
but definitely bring your walking shoes.
Walking shoes and a jacket because it's very cold. Very cold. But I think now it's time to go and check into our hotel. Making friends everywhere. Is the kitty soft?
Oh yeah, very soft.
Soft,
Almost didn't
right?
see him because he matches this, or she matches the same color as the pavement. I'm a little nervous.
No, it's friendly.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be a cat. Come here. He likes you more. Ooh, you are friendly. I see you're already drinking.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't know that she was gonna bring stuff with it, so I was about to finish this off.
Yeah, I think this is definitely probably one of the nicest hotels we've ever been to. It's like a
Yeah.
little post-anniversary splurge. So we also have some local olive oil and fresh focaccia. You want to go first?
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Hot, hot, hot.
I think that's the second or third time you burn your mouth today. Mm-hmm. How's the olive oil? Usually these places have just the best olive oil. Mm-hmm. So this place is pretty sweet. You can have your breakfast delivered to your room or you can eat here. And the same even for dinner. And for such a fancy place, the prices aren't as crazy as I thought they would be. I'm very excited. Vernon's almost done with his first glass of wine, and this is not even including the wine tasting.
Oh my god. Good thing we brought Pedialyte because I feel like we're gonna be super dehydrated in a little bit.
And Vernon even noticed, I didn't even see that for breakfast, they have breakfast rosé, which I'm definitely gonna have tomorrow before we go to the zoo, because you gotta have wine before the zoo in the morning.
If my photos are blurry from now on, it's because my vision was blurry from now on. And it's because there's a whole lot of wine to drink.
What do you think about the room?
It's weird. I don't think we've ever stayed at a place where the bed was in the middle of the room. I had this impression that the jacuzzi was going to be on the inside. You definitely surprised me with this one because there's a lot that I didn't expect here.
So I think she said there's like aromatherapy spa. There's like a lot of stuff that the shower in there does.
Yeah, a lot of settings that I'm probably not going to play too much with. If I want to just shower, I probably have to figure out how to do that. There's so many options.
Oh yeah.
It's just like right in the middle of the room. It's just so weird.
Did we mention the best part about this place?
Out here?
No, the actual no kids.
Oh yeah.
This is an adults only.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for us to go places. Italy's very kid friendly, very dog friendly, and so I think this is one of the first times we've been somewhere where there are no kids and no dogs allowed. We've seen online that other people were asking about that, and they definitely made it clear that there are no kids allowed. So this is adults only.
So I'm just gonna be spending like the next 5 hours in here after the wine tasting.
Who needs to shower when you have? This is cool.
It's
No,
big.
this
It's
is gonna
much
be
bigger
great.
than I thought.
After we get a little buzzed on the wine tasting later on.
Which is in like 5 minutes.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, I think that we're definitely gonna like that.
Dude, we get the best sun. The sunset here is gonna be amazing.
Oh, it already feels warm.
Get
It
some
feels so good.
Prosecco. It's very simple, but oh, you didn't test the mattress.
This is probably one of the most important things. Oh, it's memory foam, which I love.
King size.
King size memory foam, which means that I can get up, or you could get up and go to the jacuzzi 10 times in the middle of the night. You're not gonna wake me up, so I love that.
I'll test it out, don't worry. Ready to go drinking?
Absolutely.
Before the actual wine tasting, we got a full tour and a history rundown of the property. And when you climb to the top, you can even see Lake Garda in the distance. The pool was unfortunately still closed, so we'll have to come back for that.
What they should do, they should give you the best wines to the worst wines. Because by the time you get to the end, you don't care, it all tastes good anyway.
You good?
I got one left. I think I'm surviving, but I don't know how much more time I have. I'm starting to lose my English, and I don't know any other languages.
We survived the wine tasting. Where are you? How do you feel?
Drunk? I mean,
I'm not drunk, but I feel good.
I don't feel drunk yet, but I feel like if we stood around for a little while longer, we probably would be.
So we were the only Americans there because I don't think there's any Americans that come over here. And they're drinking more. So we all had 6 glasses and then some of wine. And the rest of them are Italian. They're still drinking more.
Yeah, so this is normal for Italians.
It's before dinner.
They outdrink us when it comes to wine, at least me for sure. But then of course dinner's going to be coming around 8 o'clock or 8:30 for some of them, maybe even 9.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be drinking even more wine. This is a resort, right? I get why they're going to want to relax. They're going to want to drink wine. They're going to go in the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
But I have to pace myself. I'm an amateur when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, hopefully this video gets finished. Hopefully we're not actually recording on like back camera. We're actually recording the wall or something like that.
Oh my God. Okay, let's go get inside the jacuzzi now.
All right.
Does anyone else do like the super touristy stuff on traveling?
No.
You have to do it.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
We gotta come back here next month when the pool's open behind you.
How convenient. You booked it a little too early so that we can come back again.
I mean, it's only 2 hours. It's not that far. That's why we live in Italy.
That's true. This is one of the benefits.
Plus, you know, everything's at this little resort. You don't have to go far.
And that pool is pretty beautiful, honestly.
Look at the views. Can you imagine sunset here? Do you feel relaxed?
Dude, more than relaxed. Like 6 glasses of wine, a jacuzzi, and then dinner coming up in like 5 minutes. We don't have to do anything except eat and just chill out. Yeah, I feel more than relaxed.
The thing that I really like about this hotel, like everything feels very intimate and the staff here is just super friendly. Like it's only 14 rooms in this whole resort. So you actually really get to know the staff and it's just very chill and laid back. I don't think I've ever been to a place like this. Have you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, anywhere I go, you go. So if you haven't been there, I haven't been there either.
Yeah, I never felt so relaxed. Like I think this is like the most relaxed I've been this year. So.
Yeah, they love to go out of their way to make you feel extremely comfortable. I mean, once you sauced up on a little bit of wine, I guess you're comfortable no matter what.
So what do we have here?
A difference in character, I'll tell you that right now. You went for another glass of Prosecco and I went for a glass of water. I'm not a huge drinker. I generally go for mocktails whenever we go places because alcohol messes me up pretty quickly. So I just wanted water. I just wanted some recovery. We actually have some Pedialyte and Gatorade in the car. I think we're gonna go for that afterwards because I don't want bad sleep.
I was wondering who's the idiot that's getting coffee at 9 p.m. Turns out I'm the idiot that's getting coffee at 9 p.m. But it's okay. We have jacuzzi after this. So, I mean, I'll have like half of the coffee. It's tiramisu. It's worth it.
Why does yours look like a science experiment and mine are just 3 cannolis with honey? I think we need a jacuzzi. I'm not sure if the jacuzzi helped because generally, or the wine,
or what it was, but that bed, that jacuzzi, that wine, and I feel like I slept forever. I woke up forgetting what year it was, but at the same time hungry. So that's why we're gonna head down right now and get some breakfast, which is included.
An American style breakfast too, which is not very common to find in Italy. I think this is like the second or third time we ever found it.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting pancakes. I want to see how their pancakes are in Italy. I want to see how they compare.
Does anyone else like drink a lot when they're on vacation? So we have a rosé. This is a blood orange juice, cappuccino, and Vernon, what do you have?
Double espresso. This is definitely going to wake you up. It slaps you right in the face in the morning. This is necessary sometimes.
You didn't get any booze?
No. I saved that for yesterday. I think I drank enough. Every video it says I'm drinking like at least 40% of the video now. I don't want to set a bad example for the viewers. So we got a soft boiled egg, hard boiled egg, toast, salmon, pancakes, a plate of cold cuts, honey, 2 different jams,
House made.
These 2 croissants, and then these pancakes here. I'm really curious about the pancakes.
You wanna try them?
Yeah. Let's see.
For that you have the honey, right?
I got the honey because they have maple syrup, but
The maple syrup in Italy is...
yeah, I don't want to try to rock the boat on that one. They do a lot of honey here. I'm sure you can find a ton of farms around here that have honey. So.
Ooh, that is thick.
I like my honey thick, you know.
What? Drink your coffee first.
The guys out there know what I'm talking about. All right, Italian pancakes and honey. Let's see.
How's the texture though? Not too dry?
No, actually. Normally, it's if you get bad pancakes, what ends up happening is you end up choking to death on the pancakes, or you can wash it down with your wine, like Mariana's got. But
see, smart thinking.
no, but these are really good. I'm not gonna have a problem with these.
I think this is really normal in a relationship to have one sweet person, and I'm clearly the savory person. I was telling Vernon, it's funny how we went from adults only to probably only kids. So we are queued up for the zoo.
I always like going to zoos, but the weird thing about this one is like we're not getting out of the car. So obviously there's no parking here because you're constantly parked. This is weird.
It's very convenient. I'm surprised they don't have like drive-through zoos in America.
They might in somewhere, but I'm thinking this is gonna make a lot more sense when we're actually inside the park and we're looking at the giraffes and stuff like that, because right now all we're seeing is people. Maybe it's actually a game. Like this whole thing is actually to show that we're the real animals or something like that. and the zoo is us.
I wonder though, does our car insurance cover if a giraffe hits a car? I don't know if we have that coverage. I think, didn't you say the other day, like, they're gonna think we went to, like, some South African safari?
Wildlife, yeah.
Like, are you sure you're in Italy still?
You've got a hole in the side of your car from a rhinoceros.
Oh my god. No, I don't think they have those loose. I think they have more maybe, like, mild animals.
You did say they had lions, right?
I saw lions in the pictures. I've never been here, so it's a first.
We'll see.
It's kind of expensive for 2 adults. It was €58. I thought it was gonna be cheaper for some reason.
Maybe the price went up. I don't know, but I guess when you have something unique like this, they can pretty much charge what they want. But yeah, they have a few. They gave us like this little cool map. They have some rules and stuff that they want you to follow, like don't get out of the car, don't feed the animals, drive ahead so you're not sitting in the middle of the road, things like that.
I'm looking at the map.
You don't need to look.
Yeah. I mean, there's one road, but they're kind of showing you what animals are around.
Yeah.
So there's actually a lot of animals. There are rhinos. So there are rhinos. That's pretty cool. They have different types of zebras, ostriches.
I imagine most of these animals are relatively...
Oh shit. They got cheetahs, lions,
okay.
Hyenas.
I was going to say most of the animals are probably nice and herbivores and stuff like that, but they got some monsters here, so... I'm hoping to get some photos of it, but I think...
I'm honestly worried about the rhino. Like, hopefully it doesn't, like, mess your car up.
That's why they wanted... We should have drove a crappier car. Maybe. Oh, look, there goes a giraffe over there.
Oh, shit, there is a giraffe. Oh, my God.
Nice. This is cool. So far, it's pretty cool.
So, 2 things I would recommend. Use the bathroom, because you cannot get out of the car. Make sure your car has gas.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're in
yeah.
your car.
They don't want you to break down.
That is a big... some type of monkey. Those are pretty big horns. Wow. Not even zoomed in. This guy's just right there. It's a pretty nice zoo. They're just chilling, no predators. And then we finally see some giraffes over there. Look at their purple tongue. Make giraffe sounds, Vern.
I've never heard a giraffe talk. I don't speak their language.
Oh my god. They smell terrible, but they're cute. Oh my god. Hard to spot, but I think they're just like sleeping. You know what's interesting? I just realized we literally just paid $60 to sit in traffic through the zoo.
That's true. I mean, most people do it for free and they're pissed off that they're in traffic. But I guess it's when you have something nice to look at, except for, you know, empty roads and
Concrete.
plaza, concretes and stuff like that. But
It's pretty relaxing. It's kind of interesting because you're driving through and you're looking for like the little animals, then you spot them, you get all excited. It's really cool.
this is probably the most exciting part of the trip right now. We're going to be going through these huge gates, and this is called the Carnivori Africani. So this is where they're going to keep the hyenas, the lions, the cheetahs, etc. And these huge gates kind of make us feel like we're entering Jurassic Park. Let's see if we can at least see them sleeping. Oh, they have these big ditches over here.
Yeah, but they can jump that. That's not that big of a ditch.
I could jump that.
Like they have ditches like this all over Italy. Like,
Yeah,
this is a
let's
hyena, dude.
Let's see. Anything inside of that one? Nope.
They're just probably like stalking us, laughing
Yeah, let me go
at
wake
us.
them up.
No! We sure brought some bistecca florentina.
Oh
Right?
man, if they had some freaking steak, they probably would be up right now.
They would smell the meat.
Maybe they only hang out outside when it's lunchtime or dinner.
But it should be about lunchtime. It's 11:30. Literally, we've been here for 2 hours.
Maybe this is like, you know, they grew up here in Italy, so maybe they have Raposo just like Italians. They're just taking a hanging out for a few hours in the middle. Oh, I see one right there.
Where? Oh shit! You see it? Oh my god, it's so cute. Nobody ever thinks hyenas are cute, but they're cute.
Yeah, they're like, he's just like a dog.
Like they can eat you.
They kind of look, no, they just look like really big dogs.
Liger?
Maybe it is a liger. You see it?
Yeah. It's a big one too. Wow. I think this is the first time I actually see a cheetah not sleeping. Ah, got stuck. Oh, this is cool. First impressions of this place, it's huge, it's really cool. They literally have everything and you pay for everything with the little bracelet. It's a little expensive, but like it's really beautiful.
Yeah, there's there's definitely a lot of families here. I guess people really like this kind of place. This is definitely something I would come back to. I mean, we've only been here for like a few minutes and that's pretty obvious.
But the thing is, it's Sunday and it's not that busy. I think it's because it's kind of expensive.
We also saw that they have this like a bar area.
Yeah, so
that
they
you
have
can swim up to, the swim up bars.
And they have a swim up beer garden. So if you like spritz or beer or mojitos, they got you covered here.
And you just pay for everything that you see with this. So like we got towels earlier because we forgot our towels. You just pay for them with the bracelet.
So we may be at a spa in North Italy, but we're gonna have the most German meal ever. I got my blonde beer, I got my cotoletta viennese, Vernon got some roasted chicken, The sun came out. I'm in my swimsuit. This is a great Sunday. This weekend has just been amazing. We're in the sauna section, and it's extra. You have to pay extra €10, and they have all kinds of different sauna sections from all different countries. They make you wear a different type of like swimsuit, so just be prepared for that. This is the most unusual experience at a water park, thermal park, I've ever had in my life. After the sauna, we went back to swimming and just enjoying the rest of our time at the park. We totally forgot to do an outro, so thank you so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe because we have many more adventures to come in the upcoming months. Ciao!